Hello and welcome to Chapter 14 of the Unmarked. If you want to support this podcast and all the other cool stuff Gamers with Jobs does, please go to patreon.com/GWJ as we go through our donation drive right now. So we're trying to raise a little awareness so we can keep doing cool projects like this one. So if you don't remember, in the last episode, the crew had been in the past inhabiting the bodies of the Dalton brothers as they were about to rob a bank. And now, after fighting a shadowy bad guy figure thing, they are now back in the present, and Jacob is not doing so hot, and Regina is being mysteriously called away. So here we go, Chapter 14 of the Unmarked.
You guys have a very sick clown on your
No.
Wow, it's a good run.
Is it Jacob, or do we have another one to worry
No,
about?
it is Jacob.
Poor clown.
The past 12 hours have been nothing short of horrific, and you have seen a lot of horrific things in the past couple weeks. Whatever he absorbed is fighting his body on the inside. His skin is bright white, looks like clown makeup, and his teeth are sort of rotting out and look like jagged shards.
No.
He has little control over the solidity and functionality of his right arm, which sometimes wanders off and grabs things, deflates, and makes otherwise unconnected gestures to the rest of his body.
But does it also inflate in a funny way, or is it just deflate?
Yeah, that would almost be comical.
About it.
Okay, just asking.
Whereas up till now, he had absorbed sort of self-contained visitors to our dimension. What he has now is a tiny piece of a much larger organism that he has managed to absorb somehow in the past and carry to the present. So it is both physically and temporally connected to something in a way that is not going down well.
And I'm guessing every once in a while, as my arm is moving around, it sort of seems to pull me, even though there's nothing pulling it.
Yeah, you have a sense of maybe where the roots are to this, like it wants to go home. But I need you to tell me why you can't do that now.
Because every time I feel it pull in a certain direction, I literally black out from the pain. And so I have no idea what direction that was. I'm just like, my arm, ugh! And then it's like, okay, then I'm awake again 5 seconds later and I'm facing a different direction. So I can't process it.
Okay, so you're going to be having some troubles over the next short period of time. That will probably be this episode. Sort of integrating and processing this. Of course, the even worse thing is when you pass into a sleep. Oh, the dreams.
Oh, they're right there. They're right there.
Right there.
And oddly, in these dreams, the clowns are the good part, which almost makes it worse.
So with his
Singing, send in the clowns in your dream, like hopefully.
your jagged shard-like teeth opening and closing and screaming as your arm deflates and writhes around on its own.
Oh, it pulls me like a rag doll in random directions.
Yeah.
Oh, and when I close my eyes, it pulls me down. Oh.
And it grabs at things. Like it just sort of moves and twitches and stuff. You can watch it. You know it's not yours anymore. Not most of the time.
I quit.
We're enjoying like a long friendship. This is what it's come down to. Rob just torturing Julian as he writhes in empathy pain. Chuck's gonna pull Regina and Ethan aside.
Okay.
Regina leaves Killer in the room.
You're all together as well.
Yeah, Regina leaves Killer in the room with our
Okay, so we're back at headquarters.
Hey, hang on! Don't leave me alone with him.
We got out of the. You guys dragged me back to our glass factory.
Yeah.
Yes, you're back at your headquarters. Chet is there. You thought...
Why are you leaving me alone with the creepy arm guy? I don't understand.
You thought that maybe he was just having some integration issues, maybe, because it's never a clean process. But as half a day has gone by, you're now in a place where you don't really know what's going on.
Actually, Chet, I grabbed Chet too. So like not like out of the room or anything, but just off to the side a bit. I mean, obviously Jacob's a little distracted anyway.
Right.
So maybe should we knock him out, or could we maybe say something to calm him down or something, because his arm is messed and I feel like I'm worried he's going to hurt himself more.
I don't know, man. When he falls asleep, it seems like it's worse.
That's a good point. I honestly, like, I'm having thoughts here, like, how do we get that arm off him? I'm not saying we do that, but, like, that's where my head's going.
Jesus. What are you going to make soup out of it?
Hey, you're not in this conversation.
I mean, I'm not saying we do that, but it's real bad, and I'm worried about it.
It's pulling, like, in a certain direction. I wonder...
My concern is that if we take the arm off him, what happens to the shadow inside it?
Yeah, no, it's totally valid.
Does it go free? I mean, that's not great either.
I didn't go to shadow appendage school, so I mean, like, it's a good question. I don't know.
Chet, could you maybe just say, like, is there some? Could you try and like make him feel better?
I mean, I can try, but I don't think it works on you guys.
Oh, right. Damn it.
It kind of worked a little bit.
I can try if. Well, okay. What?
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Not.
I walk into the room where Jacob is, and I stare at him.
Good staring. It really plays well on the audio.
Good radio.
You really
Can
stare.
Yeah, good radio.
I moan back.
Feel.
Then I pass out again.
Feel better.
Are we gonna pull?
Can I draw a card?
Gas sauce.
Actually, you know what? Pull a card for that. I just
How badly did that go?
Oh, come on, Hank, man.
You never know. It's up to the fate of the tarot deck.
I drew the page of swords.
That's okay. There's nothing exciting about that.
Yeah, it's not a face card. I mean, it's not a major arcana or anything.
Yeah, I need a major arcana. Pages often indicate that a message is coming. In this instance, it may not be what you are hoping to hear.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Well, you know what? Worth a try.
Okay. So Jacob immediately just like howls at me.
Yeah, it kind of bounces off him. Like, when you think back to when you were at the circus, which was probably only about 2 weeks ago,
yeah,
they tried to rewrite your memories, and instead it just kind of blacked out. Right? Like, you were sort of affected in the sense that your brain didn't get rewired, but it didn't hold the memory. It, like, took out your memories, but didn't put the new ones in. So there is a natural resistance in the circus to other powers like this.
So I have a crazy idea.
I don't think that worked.
I don't know.
Crazier than cut off his arm.
No, it's not that crazy. So this is better than that idea, but it may be totally ineffective, but like I'm just grasping at straws here. If one of the things we're supposed to do is some sort of general ritual to stuff like this, like is this our opportunity to try that out? Like get in a circle and maybe try, I can try if we're all sort of working at the same time and kind of, I don't know, focusing energy. I don't know how the crap this works.
Well, don't we need an audience for that? Isn't that part of
if
how the
we put him in
works?
a cage, it's not a bad show. It's
But I'm saying, I'm willing to try and magic this thing out. I guess I don't quite know what to do, but maybe if we actually have some kind of ritual, I don't know. Like,
well, or maybe we need to see if we can talk to him and see if like he's just been writhing around since we got back from the past. Let's just see if maybe he can tell us. Maybe it wants to go somewhere. Maybe it's like the Evil Dead movie, like where like it's like his, like maybe it has its own. It seems to have a mind of its own. Maybe it's trying to go somewhere.
Guys, I hate to, run out on you or anything, but I haven't talked to my dad in like 3 days, and now we're wanted by the police, and he's probably ripping his hair right out of his head.
Then just fucking call him, Regina. We're kind of in the middle of something here.
Yeah, but I don't know. Aren't they going to be tapping his phone or something?
What?
I mean, I don't think we're like Homeland Security fugitives or anything. You could probably give him a call.
I don't know, guys. There's like dead bodies and
Wouldn't you
police
say
officers
like
piling
maybe,
up all around us left and right?
Maybe you were on tour. Maybe you had to play a couple of gigs. Like this isn't.
He watches the news.
We're
He
not
listens to the
being
radio.
stalked by the
We're
police.
like the biggest story in this podunk town right now.
Look. The police are looking for a whole. What do they call them? Luchadors. Like they're not looking for you right now.
Pretty sure they're looking for
Our-
us
our
too.
buddy-
Like, I mean, but
Well, okay, but they're going to be on the lookout for
who
the
isn't?
luchadors first. They're easier to spot.
I want to go
is
check
something
on
going
him.
on? Is something going on? Are you worried about something?
I'm worried about my dad. I left one of the dogs with him, but he's not going to be able to tell me over the phone whether there's like shadows and stuff around him. The dogs can tell that they're there.
So if it's important to you, I get that. Like there's something going on here. But let me ask this. Can you send part of the pack to check on him?
I don't have like a mental telepathy link with them. It's conversation. It's not. I mean, it's magic, but it's not magic.
Yeah, you know what, Regina? Like, just go do whatever the fuck you want to do, I guess. We'll help Jacob, who's writhing on the ground in pain, and you can go give your dad a hug. That's fine.
There's nothing I can do here, is what I'm saying. I'm trying to be practical. I'm trying to be pragmatic.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Fine.
I don't know when the gas station guy got to be the leader, but okay.
The fellowship is split.
No, let's not do that.
No. It's okay if we.
Karla. I love you so much.
Yeah, it's okay if we split the party here. Regina's got to go do something. She got an email from me. So.
This is your fault. You're breaking us apart. You're ruining my marriage.
The party!
Oh, let's not ruin a good scene. Okay.
She leaves Sweetie with you guys. I knows already with her dad.
Okay. We will get to you, Regina. We'll have a little drive time for you, and then we'll come back to you. But the remaining three of you, Chuck, Ethan, Chet, do you have any plans about a ritual, morphine, shadow be gone?
Merciful
I
death.
mean, there is definitely something to the idea of knocking Jacob out. But I would like to hear more about I would like to hear more about trying to do a ritual, and I would love to. I mean, do we have a sense that the arm is pulling him in a direction, or is that just something? Ethan knows? Or,
That's just something Jacob knows. He's not able to articulate it right now.
Every once in a while, I try to say, it's the... And that's as far as I get, and then I writhe in pain.
So we don't have the sense that he can really talk at all. Like we can't sit
He has moments of lucidity.
So I'm going to just try. I'm going to just kind of go in and sit next to him and real quietly and just like, hey,
bud.
What can I get you?
Hey,
can I get you anything?
How lucid am I?
Yeah, you can be lucid.
How are you
here.
feeling?
You play it how you want.
It's there. It's there, and my arm,
Chuck
my right arm,
pulls-
sort of flails around in 7 different directions,
Chuck-
but generally
Chuck
in a
goes in-
hemisphere. Like
Chuck goes and grabs the map he'd gotten from the gas station a while back of the town, and puts it down in front of Jacob, and says, "It's where? Can you point to it?"
Yeah, I mean, I was going to hold off on this till next episode. If you guys want to bump it up, we'll do it now.
Can I pull a card to see how focused I can be on the map?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure, I prep for one thing, and you guys...
We don't know what you...
It's fine. I don't care.
The Empress
Yeah.
has to be good. It's the 3rd highest trump. Pardon the
Don't
pun.
say that name. The Empress. Yes. The Empress is, no, 3rd from the bottom.
Oh,
4th from the bottom. Regular or reversed?
straight up.
Straight up. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good. The Empress is an archetype of feminine power. She is watery, hard to fathom, mysterious, fertile, and sexual. She augurs a need to listen to our intuition and give priority to our emotions as passions. People are going. No, this part's not true. People are going to be more attracted to you than usual in every sense.
Really not the group.
What is that art doing right now?
What now with the shard teeth and the bone white
Well,
skin?
maybe I'm attractive just to somebody I'd rather never meet.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff doesn't line up, which cracks me up.
I don't know.
It's kind of the first time that's happened.
I think I feel it completely. I'm drawn to something, and
you are drawn to something,
and I don't think the map is there. Like in that moment where Chuck is there and he's trying to get me to focus, I can't see the map, but I start pulling myself with the other arm in a direction across the room, and I'm just like, I feel it. It's there. And it's towards like the southeast corner of the room.
Sure. There actually is an exact location I want you to go to, but I didn't think we were doing this tonight, so I have to open a spreadsheet and look it up for a second.
Well, or maybe we're
I
not.
do believe
like,
it is.
I mean, I still want to talk about this ritual thing too. So
I do believe it is the self. So
okay, so I move generally towards the south, and then I pass out, and
the opposite direction.
And I start.
Right.
I actually fall asleep for the first time, seemingly peaceful for at least 5 minutes. Like I'm actually out, not writhing for a few minutes.
So while he's out, I kind of pull him aside. I'm like, listen, even if we figure out where he wants to go, for all we know, the closer he gets to that place, the worse it's going to be for him. We've got.
I think the first thing to do is like put him out. Is there some way we can like?
You're totally gonna fucking turn me into soup.
I can still want to try. I still let's just try it. Like, what's the word? Well, I'm not going to say that out loud. I still want to try. Like, he's gotten these things before, and he's gotten them under control. And I realize this is a different thing we're fighting. But maybe if we even if it's just me, I want to try and help him get control of this thing and get it under control the way he's done the other things before.
So what are you imagining? Are we going to stand around him and sing?
I'm going to stand around him and try just to magic the crap out of him. Like, do my thing and just reach out to the universe to make it right.
How, what do we really, you guys were doing your thing. You were running around for a while. I was meeting some wrestlers. Do we know like how this is supposed to work? Because I guess I'm the ringmaster, so like I kind of need to know.
There needs to be a circle
going on.
There needs to be an audience. There needs to be a ringmaster to sort of stitch everything together. There needs to be a lot of attention and focus and emotion.
So I think we would get a lot of that if we just took him to the town.
Well, yeah,
square.
probably not.
I don't
I'd
know
like
if
to
that's the best idea.
I don't know if. Okay, Rob, are the luchadors still here?
Do you want them to be?
I'm thinking we need an audience.
All right, then you got luchadors. You're just down one who got eaten by a giant.
So what if we just? What if we? I realize we're down 2 right now. What if we just like draw a circle, get the luchadors in here as an audience, and you make a show of me doing a magic trick?
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Magic tricks?
I mean, I changed the universe. So I guess it depends on how you want to define that.
So not like
I'm
So
going.
are you
My
gonna,
plan. What I'm going to try and do.
Are you just gonna have cards
No,
coming out of
what
your
I want
sleeves like
to
all the
do
time? You can't stop the
is
cards.
I want to think of it like, I guess, faith healing, right?
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna lay
All
my
right.
hands on this guy because what the hell else can I do? Chop off his arm? I'm still not totally sold that that's not going to be a thing. But like,
well, if I could,
do you guys have this is a nuts idea, but it's the best one I got.
Yes, this is a nuts idea.
Okay.
I've got some machetes, so I can juggle them. And then if push comes to shove, like we've got options.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
you
here's
get a
what we do.
fucking
We're gonna
chainsaw,
get in a circle. You're gonna get some chicken livers and start
I'm a
thinking
human
like you're
being
gonna pull
over
them out.
here. Sort of, mostly.
It's getting arguable.
Chet kind of walks away from the conversation and goes and just like gets like a towel or something and wets it and just tries to put it on Jacob's forehead.
Don't panic.
Like it's just like
Wait, what's next? Hot water? What?
Why don't you shout
The
feel
only
better
thing-
at him again?
hey, at least I tried something.
Something eventually.
You're gonna stand around him and pull out a card out of
I don't know
your
if you
sleeve.
noticed, but occasionally I can do magic.
Okay, well, I'm willing.
Okay,
all
all right,
Yes,
Houdini.
no chance. I
Where's
love
your
it.
rabbit?
What are we gonna try to do here? Are a bunch of amateur circus people and some superhero luchadors going to faith heal? Is this where we've landed?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a little bit silly.
Don't forget the
If you're gonna-
machete.
If you're
And
gonna
towel.
frame
When you
it
put
that
it
way.
like that, it doesn't sound so bad.
Okay, you guys set about to start that plan. The luchadors demand donuts.
Fair. We need circles. So the more circles,
Totally
the better.
fair.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Regina, get to your dad's house.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey.
I sneak in the back door, I guess.
Okay, so you're not gonna talk to him or not talk to him?
Well, I imagine that when I get through the door, I don't know, knows that I'm there. It makes a
Yeah.
fuss, so yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Okay. Hey, Reggie,
Dad?
you okay?
Yep.
Cause I'm hearing things on the news, and
Yeah.
is that you?
That's a big misunderstanding. I'm gonna iron it out in the next few days. It's all gonna be good.
I wanted to go out and look for you, but
That's okay, Dad. Here I am. I'm good. I'm safe. See? Have you noticed anything weird around here recently? Has anybody come, like, looking for you or anything? Has I know been acting?
nah, it's all been the very comfortable
Okay.
home that I like.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, I'm gonna poke around
Okay.
in Chris's room for a sec.
Why are you going in Chris's room now? I mean, we don't go in Chris's room.
Yeah, I know. I won't like mess anything up. I just wanted to take a look at some of his old stuff.
Okay. I just, I'm your dad, and if there's anything I can do, tell me, right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. It's okay though. I got things under control. Don't worry, Dad, I'm in charge now. I got you.
Thanks, Reggie.
Yeah. So, just, one sec, and I take, I don't know, with me into Chris's room so that my dad doesn't see me doing my weird dog thing.
Okay.
And, I just check in with him to make sure that everything's been
Everything's
kosher.
been the same.
Field pad.
Yeah, he just kind of feels like your dad needs a tribe, needs a pack.
Yeah.
Can't quite figure that out. He's been trying to, make him part of his pack, but your dad's resisting, but starting to come around in a weird way.
Oh, that's
Starting to
good.
open up just a little bit.
That's good. Do you want me to, like, I don't know, bring Sweetie or somebody else around to help you out around here?
You're the boss.
All right. All right. Okay. You go hang out with Dad. I'm gonna. She starts digging through Chris's stuff.
Yeah.
She's looking for.
You know exactly what you're looking for. You know
Yeah.
where it is.
Yeah. Right into the closet
Yeah.
with the box of all the stuff that they sent back with him the second time that he was hospitalized.
Yep.
And it's down at the bottom.
Yeah, and there it is. You had seen it, never really knew what it meant because he did a lot of drawing, near the end, like he couldn't articulate whatever he was seeing, so he drew it down. That's how you ended up with your violet brown patch on your coat. This one, though, is clearly a tarot card. And it looks exactly in the same style as all the ones that have been around the glass factories. And it's a picture of the lovers.
And I put my hand flat on it.
Doesn't seem to be activated. It's inert. Like, it's everything that the other ones were, except no magician has plugged it in yet.
Okay. She rolls it up and sticks it in her jacket.
Okay. We're going to head back to the factory now, unless you have something else. Okay. All right. All right. Can we get back to politics, please? All right.
All right. Well, let's assume we have everything together. I think Chad should just go ahead and get us started.
Yeah.
Good God. I'm going to lose a goddamn arm.
Chet kind of straightens himself
Are
out.
the luchadors excited
stands up and-
at all?
Oh my gosh, yeah. They have eaten 2 boxes of donuts between the 4 of them. They're in full luchador gear.
So the
They're
luchadors
fired up and ready
are
to
so
go.
the luchadors are sitting on the
when Chet sort of walks into the clearly the sort of front and center.
so
Yeah,
the,
like
lucha,
6
the
of them, and
luchadors
they're
are
doing,
sitting.
like, they're trying to figure out how to do the wave with just
Yeah,
a
no, there's clearly like a leader of them by the name of Mike, the guy with the tattoo, and he is very loud.
Mm-hmm.
And he keeps basically announcing everything that's going on. Chet walks into the room, right? And he's doing stuff, and he's like really excited. And
So
we have an audience.
I'm going to assume they're all sitting on the floor.
okay,
Yeah.
you tell me.
Like
Oh,
they've got like their they're crisscross applesauce. A couple of them like pull their knees up to their chest and they're kind
Nap
of rocking
time is
with
later, but right
anticipation.
now it's circus time.
They've had a lot of donuts. They're
Okay.
very excited, and Chet kind of straightens himself out and walks in front of them and ladies and gentlemen, I guess just you boys. Welcome to the show. The circus is about to begin. My name's Chet. You probably know me as the voice of the Red Ravens, and I'm here to show you the most amazing thing that you've ever seen. This is my friend Ethan.
Hello.
Ethan,
Hello.
The luchadors are kind of losing interest here.
glad I'm not there.
You
to
guys,
see
They want the machete.
you guys.
I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you
is
something,
this-
Chet.
Yeah.
Do you believe a word you're saying?
Is this Luchador
This is
asking
me asking you because I'm not.
This is your
This is
inside
your
voice.
DM asking.
Yeah, this is the voice of the narrator asking you because I don't hear an ounce of conviction that you care about your friend whatsoever.
So hang on. Am I supposed to use the voice when I'm speaking to them?
Yeah, that's why you were given it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be a ringmaster.
well.
Be the ball.
All right, okay, guys, we're gonna take a break here for a second. Give me 2 seconds. Ethan, get over here.
Chuck comes walking over with a shiny.
Don't come into the spot
No.
yet. Hang on.
He comes over with a cape
Yes.
and hands it to Chet. Says, "I've been holding on to this for a
Oh.
while. I think it's time."
You know, this feels a little bit better. Okay,
We're gonna do a
this is good.
ritual. We gotta sell this thing. Energy.
All right.
Mail it.
I got it.
Get
I
out
got it.
there. You got it.
I
Go
understand.
get it.
I understand. Chet puts the cape on, kind of straightens his shoulder. Ooh, that feels a little better. Okay, you boys, I'll be right back. Let's make an entrance. Walks over to the side.
Jesus Christ.
Crouches down.
Occasionally, by the way, Jacob just moans
Well, I
in
was gonna
agony
say,
and
while
cries.
he's out of the room, I just go, and my like ghostly right arm flails around a little bit, hitting myself in the face a few times.
And then suddenly it gives you a deflated middle finger. I mean, just...
All right. Here we go. Suddenly, like Chet just like runs full stop into the room and tries to look as like like dazzling and amazing as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Chet Bolingbroke, and welcome to the circus.
I'm buying this now.
Points at all the luchadors. Takes the cape, kind of like twirls it around him. Have you ever seen real magic? Not that mumbo jumbo that they try to sell you on that reality TV. No, I'm talking about magic. I'm talking about things that cannot be explained. This is Ethan.
I walk in sort of head bowed almost.
Okay.
Ethan is a sorcerer supreme.
Oh, I like that.
And he is about to show you.
He's
about to show you the most amazing. Your hand like flaps.
You know what? The luchadors are getting into this. They're rocking back and forth. You can feel that they're starting to hang on your words, and you.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in
I believe in magic.
And I start making eye contact. Thank you, Mike. Do you believe that this man can do things that cannot be explained by modern science? All right, then it's time to see what he can do. And I kind of like, I do wiggly fingers as I kind of walk away from him.
Yeah, you're using the voice.
But doesn't it sound like it's the voice?
That's the voice. You're stewing up a voodoo stew of verbs and words and magic going on here.
Sorcerer fucking supreme. Come on, man. That's
Supreme
the
is the voice, man.
Yeah, you feel like you're doing like the training wheels version, but you're making something happen.
Yeah,
here.
work with me. Yeah. So I present him Vanna White like, and then move off to the side, so that I'm standing in like, I'm still like around them. I'm still kind of flanking him in the same way that like that Chuck is, but he's got the stage now and he's about to show them an amazing feat.
Okay. This is where you come in, Sorcerer Supreme.
The universe is filled with mystery. Two primal forces in constant opposition. Good.
Oh my God, it's Chris Angel.
Hey, this was good. Don't interrupt his take.
Good and evil. Life and death. Before you lies our friend Jacob, and he is torn between these two power worlds. Tonight, I will restore him to good. Then I whisk over in the kind of a weird flourish.
No, the luchadors, you've drawn them in. There's something cooking here.
He's brought Jacob in. Jacob's like actually paying attention. He's not actually paying attention.
I stand over Jacob, and I look down, and I put my hands together. And in reality now, actually trying to use my power, I'm beginning to sort of try and charge up. Like I'm trying to tap into something.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to reach out to the universe. And now sort of like nothing else around me is conscious. I'm not thinking about the luchadors. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm focusing all my concentration.
Sure. So you reach into it. And you've got all your focus on here, which is why you're not noticing how Jacob is standing up, being pulled by his arm, which is reaching towards your throat. But Chuck, you notice it.
Yep, I sure do.
Oh.
It's machete time. No, I'm kidding. As I'm juggling the machetes, I grab one
and I go, ta-da! You know.
The aristocrats.
Yeah, right.
No, that arm is going across, and it's inexorable. It doesn't.
It's
feel
like it's
deflated
extended
at all.
unnaturally.
It's strong.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do a really like he's kind of stumbling forward a bit with the arm.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna basically grab his arm and use that forward momentum to bring him down onto his stomach.
Okay. Pull a card.
Sure, that always goes well for old Tech.
Not with that attitude.
This is where we need magic, Ethan. This is it right here.
Working on it.
Yeah, different kind of magic.
Oh boy, 2 of cups. There we go.
There we go. That's what we call winning.
Yeah.
2 of cups.
If only we had a strong luchador to take control of this situation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you don't do well. The 2 is very bad. There's nothing contextually or qualitative about it, but the quantitative is just bad. How does this go wrong?
How bad? My throat gets in the way.
You're
So you
It goes from me trying to stop
Seems
it.
about right.
take one like you're the Secret Service.
Yeah,
I'm taking a choke.
goes right around your throat now. It finds the throat, lacking eyes or anything. Just it sensed the power that he was conjuring and was drawn towards it, and then gets to you and choking you.
So
Yeah.
at that moment, I
Okay,
realize
so-
what's going on, and I just go one hand on the arm and one hand sort of on Jacob, and I'm trying to do sort of 2 things, both aimed at the same thing, right? I'm not actually trying to necessarily cast it out, but I'm trying to give Jacob the power or whatever he needs to overcome this and at least get it under control. So I'm trying to kind of go for both sources and just kind of infuse it into doing what the darkness sort of normally does.
Okay. So you're trying to just stabilize it.
Yeah, stabilize it and stabilize him and
Okay.
give him some, backup.
Okay, great. Let's draw a card and see how well this goes, because it could go a number of different ways in my head.
Okay. Wow, this is a tough choice. I am looking. All right, I'm going to click this one.
Oh, no, I didn't see it yet.
It's a 10. It's a 10 of cups.
Okay. A 10 is, we'll call that a passable success. Is it reversed or regular?
Oh, God.
Reversed.
Okay.
Choose
He
carefully.
said. All right. Live for today.
As if there was
You
a
get,
choice.
you get one more day, Jacob. This is it.
This is still a good card to see, regardless of the question. The reverse 10 of cups says that although you may not have every element that you would like or think you deserve in your work, that in general you are appreciated and that things are pretty good. Do not cut off your nose to spite your face or your arm to help your friend.
It doesn't say that.
No, there's some narrative editing going on there. This hurts. This was a big heat sink that you tried to do here, and a 10, it wasn't a major arcana, shows that you succeeded mostly, but you get some gray. You take a couple years right there. You're hungry. You get some white in your beard, even, but you do save your friend mostly. Jacob, what doesn't work?
So the thing that he saves is the pieces that were in me that are wrong are now just not there, and they don't get replaced by anything. Which
he was trying to take them out. He was trying to lock them in. Are you saying he took them out?
He took them out, and they're on the floor, and they're moving around, and I now basically have flesh sock for a right arm.
bag.
All right. Well, you made it worse. That was
sounds a lot worse than it was going.
Yeah. That was.
No, wait.
That was in my head a 6 and below.
Let's be clear. The crap that was in me is no longer in me. That's a huge victory.
What are you just going to have to wrap
That's
up
good
your
for
arm
you.
like a window
Or I
shade?
use it like a noodle, like a superhero.
Some bones in there.
He still has nerves and muscles, but no bones.
Yes.
I don't
Okay.
like this.
All right, so let me describe what happens, because this I knew was going to be one possible outcome. He tries to stabilize the things that are in there, but due to the fact that of narrative dissonance between all parties here, he accidentally extracts them, and they come out like a black hideous vapor, tendrils, tentacles, mouths, eyeballs, almost like one of those cysts that you get that has hair and eye,
But they
teeth
all
in it
have
and stuff.
teeth.
Yeah, they all have teeth. Why not? Just as gross as you can make it. And they hit.
Why you stop talking, Julian?
Yeah,
Stop it.
You were on the timeout. I put it back in because I'm tired of hearing him talk.
And they hit the ground and sink into the earth, rejoining whatever root system is here in the town. And then you pass out into a very contented sleep, other than the fact that from the elbow down, you basically have just a flesh sack.
Okay.
You have a giant,
and
flaccid, you-know-what, at the end of your elbow.
and Ethan, is he
He
still
passes.
up
He
and awake?
takes a knee because he sort of succeeded, even though the results were written to be less than successful. Which I like, actually. I wanted that thing out of him.
What what do the luchadors
What's that?
do?
They
And then I
this
What
go,
was the most amazing thing that they had ever seen. They are like the dwarves in Spinal Tap. They are doing a dance around the circle in full luchador outfits, like ho 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 ho, and then one of them rips a door out of the hinges, the entire door, and hits another one with it.
Splinters everywhere.
Oh, these
Let's
idiots.
go, and the other guy crashes into the wall, like into the cinder blocks, and dust goes everywhere, and he gets up laughing, and a giant scrum breaks out, like Ragnarok, Valhalla sort of thing going on.
And framed in the door that you just ripped out of this wall is Regina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on the other side.
Oh, God.
They thinking the boys have fixed it. What? What?
Ta-da.
All right. Ta-da! Yeah. The evening show is completely different.
Be sure to tip your
Okay.
waiter.
Try the prime rib.
So, what are you doing now?
I'm eating and probably sitting for a long time.
Yeah, trimming your fingernails.
Right? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
imagine that we're all sitting around a table, and in the middle of that table is Chris's drawing laid out.
So what all of you see is yet another drawing like that had been doing those time jumps. Same style, exact same form, but it's on a piece of paper, not on a building. And Ethan, you can tell that it's not plugged in.
Regina, may I?
Yeah. I think we better.
I pick it up.
Okay.
Does
You're gonna
anything
ch-
happen at that point?
No.
Or do I feel it? So I'm looking at it.
You know how to charge it up. You've touched 3 of these things. You know how it works. It's another big chunk of magic back to back.
We're a little weak in it right now, but I don't know that we have time to wait. I'm going to plug this thing in.
Okay? I'm just going to ask you to draw a card. I'm not actually getting the card refreshed.
Yeah, neither am I.
I haven't been either. I will tell you what I got.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What's the name of the card?
The
The
lovers.
lovers.
I pulled the lovers.
No.
What did you fucking say?
Of course, none of us can see this because it's not working.
It's like
but,
I will
Peter Pan.
screenshot this if I have to.
I don't know why you would lie about that, so we're going to just say it was meant to be.
It's because the lovers is a let's see 6. It's a 6 of something.
Yep. It's
but
the 6 in the Arcana.
it's yep. So I pulled the.
You actually are completely refreshed.
This game is freaking me out.
There you go.
Just take a moment. This is freaking me out.
That actually freaked me out a little bit.
There are a lot of cards on this board. Like,
Yeah.
there are a lot of cards.
We are going to need a screenshot for verification.
I'm working on that right now. You just load up
Just
Snag.
hit print screen and paste it into Paint.
No,
Yeah.
I got it. I got Snag it here. I will pull it. But go on.
Okay. You have never been more in control of the probabilities. You do it, and you just like, it's ready now. The next person to touch it is going to go wherever Chris wanted it to go, or dreamt it was going to go. He was as you probably come to know, a fortune teller, so he could see the future and what might happen.
Before we touch this, Regina, where did you find this? Like, how did you know about this?
My brother drew it.
Oh, you've seen it before.
The last time I saw this before tonight, I was 13, I guess. He'd just come back from his second stint in the hospital. And everybody said he was doing really well. And then it was just 3 months later that he went off the road. So
you sure you want to touch this?
I think that I'm supposed to. She lifts a hand. And she puts it down flat on the card.
Okay. You are all somewhere else. Jacob, even you wake up for this. You can feel your consciousness pulled somewhere. Every one of you, except for Regina, is having a very, very hard time right now. Because you are not in the bodies of humans.
Okay.
It is dark. And you are creatures of Kansas. Who wants to be an owl? All right. Chet.
Nice.
Who wants to be a
I'll be
squirrel?
an owl.
Oh, that'll be check.
Okay, you're a squirrel. I need some more night animals. Just pick your
Raccoon, cat,
raccoon. Yeah. Pick what you want to be.
bat.
I'm clearly some sort of snake, given my flexibility and weirdness at the moment.
Okay, you find yourself in the body of a snake, a reptile. Very hard for your brain to map onto a reptile's brain. You are having all sorts of sensory input
Totally logical.
that you have not figured out how to process.
Actually, I'm going to call a veto. Nobody can be a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be a coyote.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we got a coyote,
An owl.
squirrel,
snake,
an
a
owl,
squirrel.
A fox.
and
Fox.
oh,
You can be duplicate animals. The point
I
is...
think I'm a rattlesnake.
Okay. Native to Kansas.
I think I'm just a little pissed.
Sure
is
you
all
are.
I'm saying.
Sure you are. You're totally a rattlesnake.
Give
Yes,
yourself
you
something.
Take
are.
it back. I want to be a raccoon. I want to be a trash panda.
oh yeah,
There you go. Perfect.
yeah. I'm staying with squirrel. Squirrel's got potential.
I eat the squirrel.
No,
I don't eat the squirrel.
damn it.
Okay. It's dark, but all of you can see in various ways that you never dreamt you could see before. This is hard for me to explain and hard for you to comprehend, but you have senses and smells, and none of you are a bat, so you don't have echolocation. But you are by the side of a road, and Regina, you know which road this is.
Yep.
Chuck, you know which road this is.
Yep.
It's the road outside the gas station. It's the road where Regina's brother died. How long ago?
10 years.
10 years ago. Anybody want to do anything?
I'm gonna try and communicate. Can I do I just get chipmunk like squirrel noises?
Yeah. So there's going to be limited communication in this. So is anyone else a rodent?
No.
No, but
I'm
I
like-
find them very tasty.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a huge problem.
I let you pick your animals. You all pick people who can't talk to each other.
So I picked a squirrel with like a little tiny adorable like handgun. I forgot to mention that part.
Wait a second. We keep our powers, right? So
Yeah.
Regina can talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Ooh, smart. And I'm actually pretty comfortable in a squirrel body. Like as far as being agile, running up trees and stuff, running along branches, like that all feels pretty normal. In fact, it's the heartbeat that's so fast in the sense of time. Time seems slower because everything's faster in squirrel world.
And from my perspective, I can just taste the darkness every time that tongue goes out. I know exactly where I'm going.
I'm going to start expecting some sibilance.
No, don't be a jerk.
Regina takes a quick look around. She spots all of her peeps instantly, and she says, "Okay, guys," and she has to repeat this 4 times in all of the
Parcel
dialects.
tongue, squirrel tongue.
Sure.
Yeah.
She's like, "Don't fight it too hard. Let your body do the driving, and you'll be okay."
Okay.
I come and try and just sit down next to her, and I'm just like smelling the night, like just
What are you again?
I'm a coyote,
Okay.
so I'm just sort of overwhelmed by the sense of just everything out there. But I just kind of go sit down next to her because I figure she's in the driver's seat right now.
Okay.
And I'm thinking in like a pack mentality, like
And
that's my pack. I got to be close.
I feel like I'm very strongly drawn somewhere. I don't know where that is, but I can just taste the night, and
Okay.
there's somewhere I've got to go. I don't know where that is, but I'm going.
Hey,
I'm on the move.
hey, Chet. I think we're both in a tree, like we're on a branch. Because you're an owl, I'm a squirrel.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I kind of tilt my head.
Yeah, I can't remember where the road is exactly, but anyone remember offhand?
I could find it given like 3 minutes, but carry on.
Well, I kind of retconned it.
You're okay. Go ahead.
It's like on the way in between. It's south of the town, on the way to the next town over.
Okay.
And there's a stream that runs, kind of crosses the road. That's where it is.
Route 169, Walnut Street, where it crosses that stream. Great. So Jacob, you're feeling a pull to the northwest.
Okay.
You can taste the echo of that thing that used to be in you.
Yep.
You have an imprint of a memory.
Yeah, that's way more power. I mean, I've been out for so long. I haven't been talking to my peeps here, so I think I'm just going.
So, like, you've come to from being out into a snake's body? Or
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I can taste darkness, and I'm going towards it because I'm feeling powerful. Like I'm feeling like I've got like this power in like behind my teeth, and I have this long body that I can move, and I'm feeling like I can finally make something happen.
Okay.
It's not a normal Jacob
Chet
feeling,
soars.
in case you're paying attention to know.
So, Regina, I ask, what's about to happen here?
And I lean hard against you. And I say, well, I'm pretty sure my brother's about to die.
Yeah. How did he die?
I'm pretty sure we're about to find out.
But the records were that his car crashed off the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Into the stream or near the stream?
He went off the road just across the bridge and crashed into the slope heading down to the stream.
Okay.
Yeah. And the car rolled into the stream and then...
Okay. Regina, what animal are you again?
I'm a
Raccoon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of how to exactly frame this. You see the car coming. I want you to be able to hear the conversation that's inside, so we have to find a way. Windows are down, it's summer. We want to go with increased hearing.
Sure.
Yeah.
The owl flies over,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you hear your brother's voice, just as you remember it. Or just how you remember him being at the end. A little ragged around the edges, almost a little bit of mania into his voice. And he's talking to someone in the car who is his girlfriend, who also perished in the crash. Do you remember her name offhand? It's sort of irrelevant, but...
Maria.
Maria. And he's saying, they're arguing. And he's driving, and he's saying, I know this is true, because I can see that it's true. And she's trying to calm him down, right? So assume that throughout this conversation, she's saying, this isn't true. We just need to get home, like these sorts of things. And he said, I know you were Maria, but I know that it's inside you now. And it's controlling things in this town. And you're the agent of darkness. And you've been in this town forever. And you keep finding a host. And someone needs to stop you. Now she's getting a little bit of an edge to her voice now, as if he sort of cut too close to the bone on this one. He's like, your roots go deep, and you're going to find another host, but if I can get you into the water, if I can flush you out, if I can break this, maybe someone else can do something. And now she's like trying to take the wheel, and you see the car speed up as it approaches the bridge. He's like, I don't know what else to do, but I hope someone does later. And you see the car go over the embankment and tumble down and hit the side.
Regina makes this high, like, sort of hurt, wounded sound and, like, sticks her face right into Ethan's fur.
And she does that, but the rest of you who are watching this with it, it's sort of horrific, but not obviously at the level that she has. We'll actually say that, Chuck, you see this? Mm-hmm. Is you do see out of the car a tall, dark shadow. And you've always heard Jacob kind of describe them. You've seen manifestations or big things, but you actually get to see it in its original form now, and you realize what he's been staring at and how your mind wants to not even process how horrific this can be in our world. And it's trying to escape the car, but it's in the water a little bit, and it sort of melts down into the water and is sort of absorbed. And it's making this sort of, not a wicked witch keening, from the water, but something like it's been removed from a host and it didn't find a place to land. And so it's kind of temporarily disrupted. And it like fades into the water, and then all is silent.
I turn to Regina for a second and say, stay here. And I dash and try and make my way down to the car.
Oh, she fucking follows. Of course she does.
I know, but...
Appreciate it, though.
Okay, so a number of animals descend on the car. Chris is inside. He's got mortal wounds, but he's not dead yet. And you hear him as you get closer just saying, I did it. I had the strength. I did it. I fixed it. I did it. And then he sees you, Regina. Mm-hmm. Or he sees a raccoon.
I go right up to him. I start, like, licking his face.
And he just looks at you and goes, oh, hey, Regina. Aww. I'm going to miss you. Take care of Dad, okay? Maybe you can fix it. I don't think I did a good job, but I tried, okay? Okay?
She pats him all over his face with her little raccoon paws.
Okay. He dies shortly thereafter.
I howl.
Okay. Feels good. You get it now. You get it. It's... The howling is far better than crying.
Where in the water did it go? Like, how far from the car?
Car hit the embankment, it fell into the water, and it was sort of absorbed into the water.
I kind of look over to Jacob and see if he's... Jacob, are you reacting the same way? I mean, you're this close to the darkness.
I'm in the water as it's lapping up against the banks, and it's cold, and I'm cold-blooded, and so I just stop.
Yeah.
I just stop.
And then you find yourselves back in present time in your human bodies. But Regina doesn't feel like home anymore. This body,
My
this
body,
form.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be going around.
She sits on the floor and she howls. And it doesn't sound like a human trying to make an animal sound. It sounds like there's a honest to God wolf in the room. And Killer sits down on her back haunches and she howls. And then Sweetie sits down on her back haunches and she howls. And then you can hear all the dogs within the hearing distance of the noise. They all start howling too. And then suddenly it just skips from animal to animal across town until the whole place is just a chorus of mourning.
Done.